Greetings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to SLASHTOBER Part 3 Halloween Night. I'm Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Hooty hoo, Dan.
Hooty hooty you. Pugs Dread.
Namaste, trick or treat.
And our no-limit monster, Mike Kruger.
Okay, you know what? I got to say something. I got to bring this all together. What? See, Dan, I know Dan's the biggest No Limit Soldiers fan, but what beat does the song Hooty Hoo sample?
It samples the sickest of beats, Todd.
God damn it. You're not wrong.
No.
But it's from a movie.
It is.
This conversation's trash.
Master P made
Dan,
great
do you know the movie or not?
I know Master P was in I Got the Hookup 1 and 2.
It was literally the No Limit Soldiers theme song. They performed it live on Nitro. You should know every word.
He was also in No Tomorrow.
See, I'm bringing it back full circle. See, this shows you how much
No
Dan
Limit
knows.
Soldier Snoop Dogg. And
okay, there, Dan's muted. The correct answer is Halloween.
All right.
One of the hardest answers for Dan.
I thought it was like you were muting me while I was going to say the answer.
I know. But on that note, Kruger, would you like to tell us the rules?
Yeah, no problem. So what we do for our SLASHTOBER special is rate and review a Halloween-themed film, and then at the end of the episode, we add that movie to a list compiled from our previous episodes to vote and decide which of the films we want to eliminate, leaving us with our top 3 Halloween horror films, aka our 3 final girls. And once we get to the final episode of this season, SLASHTOBER, we will choose one of those final 3 as this season's winner. So Todd, why don't you tell us what movie we have tonight and what this year's SLASHTOBER statistics have been so far?
Thanks, Kruger. Okay, our statistics. Tonight's movie is The Killer Eye, Halloween Haunt, and it joins up for contention The Guest, Hack-A-Lantern, and Murder Party. Already eliminated The Clown Murders, Stan Helsing, American Fright Fest, and to mine and Dan's chagrin, Halloween Night. So,
right.
Dan, why don't you tell us about Killer Eye, Halloween Haunt?
Yes, 2000 Killer Eye Halloween Haunt is a 2011.
I'm just going to take a guess here. I think you love this movie. Please continue.
It's a 2011 film from director Charles Band, the good folks at Full Moon Features. And in this one, when Jenna asks her 4 hot girlfriends to help convert an old mansion into a Halloween haunt, they decide to party instead. Things get steamy between the girls until they accidentally unleash the half-pint horrible Killer Eye, a perverse party crasher from beyond. Bent on having his way, the Killer Eye will stop at nothing to get exactly what he wants. So, can I? Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Can I be like a male pig here just for a minute and just say shower scene?
Stop.
Unlike what other time, Dan?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm just going to say shower scene. I'm going to say it the nicest way I can. I can't do Pacino, but what an ass. I have to get that out of the way.
A great ass.
Great ass. There you go. That's somewhere between Pacino and Vince McMahon, but I'm just saying that ass is 5 stars.
Just think of later, Kruger. Just think of later.
That ass puts me in all kinds of spirits, not just the Halloween spirit. And yes, so great ass. Anyways, now I kind of sounded like High Pike, the villain from Hack-A-Lantern that time. It's different every time with me. I don't do accents well. But anyways, Killer Eye, Halloween Haunt. So full moon movie. This is definitely getting to that era where you did get some footage from the original film to pad things out and everything. And
well, technically, it's
they
the
riff,
exists in the world, so it's a little
it's a little different, and they riff on it, and it all works. But this is that era where it's not everybody's favorite era of full moon. Having said that, I loved the in jokes when they're watching Killer Eye and the one
the Richard
girl,
Chasen.
the one girl goes, "It's not exactly a chick flick. It's more of a dick flick." Then Richard Chasen, I think he's gay. The David Dakota jokes in there made me laugh so hard. And I realize if you're not a Full Moon fan, all that'll go directly over your head. But, you kind of assume.
I'm going to have a rant. I'm going to see if anyone can guess it. So I'll go last.
No, absolutely.
Do you know my rant, Dan?
That could be one of a few things. I'm not sure. But, yes, having said that, definitely feels like Halloween. You get a ton of nudity, gorgeous women. I don't think anybody would argue otherwise with this cast. And it doesn't overstay its welcome. That is the one plus. You're talking a very short run time. And there's just something about a perverted evil eye from another dimension. It's a B movie. It's silly. It's goofy. But it works. If you were just, I always have to say, for somebody that is uninitiated with Full Moon, definitely don't start with Killer Eye Halloween Haunt. It's not like a traditionally great movie, but I love it.
You can start with worse ones.
You could definitely start with worse ones. Like stuff like Ragdoll, Horrible Dr. Bones. Although even some of those I like, but they should have collabed with Master P and the No Limit Soldiers, and I think they would have been even better, but they didn't. So, God, can you imagine those universes meeting, Todd? That would have been awesome. But yeah, I mean, there's lines in this like, "I'll punch you in the cooter, I swear to God." Like, that's the kind of dialogue.
He's just saying all the lines I wrote down. He's not going to leave me anything.
Nah, I'm sorry, Todd.
It's all right.
I don't think we're gonna. I think we're pretty close on this, but yeah, I like it a lot. I do. It's just, it is what it is. Good, just boobs, laughs, and good times. That's what this is. Having said that, what did you guys think?
For me, I hadn't seen like the first Killer Eye movie, so I was actually more interested in what parts of that they were showing in the movie than the actual movie itself. I found the chicks just mainly annoying and the comedy not really working for me. One thing I'll also say too, did we really need like a almost 7-minute like opening credits to this movie? That shit felt like it was going on forever. I know Full Moon does that shit.
That's typical Full Moon. And then you get another 12 for credits.
And I'm just sitting, I'm looking at the time and I like on the screen and it's fucking like at 7 minutes and we still haven't even got to anything. I was like, what the fuck?
Pad it out to make sure you reach the runtime.
You get a lot of like super low budget visual effects on here too, like just cheesy like lightning and electricity and stuff like that. All the breaking of the fourth wall, dialogue and the actual first movie taking place, and I didn't really have any connection with any of that type of stuff. And I also just tend not to love a lot of these like post 2000s Full Moon super sleazy horror comedies, but I'd say if you enjoy those, like what was it, Piranha Woman just came out not that long ago. If you like shit like that, you'll find something to enjoy about in this. But for me personally, I didn't care for it.
Well, I'm about to join one of Dan's good camps because I fucking love this movie. I thought it was great. Dan is correct in it's goofy, but like the eye candy. All right, you're playing to the male in me, and like, okay, I'm gonna forgive a lot of shit, like normally just put up with your crap because you're pretty. So that's pretty much it. I liked it a lot. And like the plot is just serviceable to stare at these fucking hot babes for a while. So the eye looked really fucking cool. So like, that's what I want to say. Like the art in the back. Some of that shit had to be from like Eli Roth's Goratorium, because I've seen those like at festivals, and there in particular because they had like the mutilated babies in the wood with the head coming out and all this saws and stuff. So all the background was great. Forefront with all the fucking hot girls, great. I enjoyed watching the first movie through this one because I've never visited this franchise before. So I think I'm up to date. Count me in as a fan. Killer Eye Haunt. What is it? Killer Eye Haunt?
Halloween Haunt.
Halloween Haunt? Plugs approved.
Do you know what that drove me insane yet?
No.
No. Kruger, no guesses either before
No.
we get to me. Okay.
Not enough time.
No, I'll save that for the end. What? Not the taunting. I meant the other thing. I did pop for the Steel Panther reference.
Fuck yeah!
And the product placement was killing me. It's just so bad, but it was awesome. This is the era they don't give a fuck. Like literally, it's buy the fucking Blu-ray and here's the replica eye. Unfortunately, the killer eye is sold out, Pugs. If you wanted that now,
I didn't get it either, and I wish I had it.
I could make one. Kruger, make me one.
There you go. Okay. There, I do have one line Dan didn't use, so I'm gonna say this is the line. This might have been my favorite one. This Kruger, you might relate to this one. This movie's about as good as going down on an 80s bush.
And she goes,
100% accurate with that.
Both cats, it like nails it.
If I'm going down there, you gotta trim the jungle, bro.
Okay, now what annoyed me, and once I say it, if you didn't notice it, I don't know how you didn't. They play the original movie's footage in the wrong fucking aspect ratio. It drives me insane. So instead of being 4:3, they stretched it out. You're playing in the wrong rate. That's like you watching a full screen movie of a widescreen movie.
That's awesome, Todd.
Let's go on a panty raid.
I was just like, if I take it, I can watch it, and I can crop it, and I can fix it.
You're the producer of the show. I can let that slide. It makes sense.
Didn't bother me. Sorry, Todd.
Did you notice though that it was squished?
Honestly, no.
Well, you just thought
I was looking at other things,
like
that great ass.
Instead of the fucking killer eye in the footage, it was the killer egg. It was all fucking over.
He's got astigmatism, man.
All right, I can't hate on that. All right, well, on that note, Kruger, what would you like to rate this?
I was tossed up between the 1 and the 1.5, but I guess for like the killer eye footage that I did see, I can give it a 1.5.
All right.
Cool. I am a 4 out of 5. I'm not even kidding.
Damn.
It's good stuff.
Nice.
Our Pugs. Well, I'll just throw it out there too. So was I. 4 out of 5.
I have to be a little more realistic.
That was my level of enjoyment, and it was
Those
very
boobs are
realistic.
real.
And give it a 3.5. I fucking loved it. But there are some things, like you said, the padding and everything. I just can't.
But see, that's the one
I
thing
can
about
forgive
this
all
one.
that
It
too.
makes it so you really don't have to watch the original.
Didn't I just
It's
say
like-
we put up with a lot of bullshit for these pretty bitches?
It's like I get it when some people like they don't feel the need to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night anymore because of 2. I don't agree with that, but I understand it.
Yeah.
So,
And it's a great, like I said, it's a great Halloween watch too. If you haven't watched it, check it out. And you also get a lot of
yes.
pretty ladies.
The original is not a Halloween film.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
all right. Well, are we gonna have a big fight again?
We
Probably.
shall see.
we shall see.
All right, up for elimination tonight, we have The Guest, Hack-A-Lantern, Murder Party, and Killer Eye Halloween Haunt. Kruger, what do you say?
Killer eye.
Pugs,
I'm also voting Killer Eye. Off.
Dan,
I'm voting The Guest off because once again, that's just not much of a Halloween movie.
Over Killer Eye?
Killer Eye Halloween Haunt feels like a Halloween movie once again. Yeah, it's more Halloween. Hot babes, Halloween party.
Where were the costumes? Where were the decorations?
okay. Here's the one time
It's
I'm going to disagree with you, Dan, on this one
Okay.
because I even messaged Kruger. Kruger, what did I message and ask you?
Yeah, you're like, are you sure this is even a fucking Halloween movie? And it doesn't
No,
kick
it was
in.
on Halloween night. That's
Oh
what-
yeah.
Oh,
But
oh.
it doesn't really kick in
'Cause
those vibes
these-
until like the second half.
These
fully.
bitches are going over to the house to decorate. These lazy bitches never do it. That was driving me decorate. You're not decorate for Halloween. Who the fuck waits to Halloween night to fucking decorate?
They were busy getting naked
So, yeah.
and fucking, Todd.
I get it. I'm just using my
No,
logic.
that's cool.
And
I
that's
get it.
why I think it's missing. I think it's 50-50 Halloween. But I'm actually going to go with Murder Party.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
Killer
Eye
Eye goes
still
nonetheless.
goes,
Bye-bye,
yeah.
Killer Eye.
So,
Well,
we love boobs.
hate to see you
for
go. Love to watch you leave. Great ass.
it. Great ass. Oh, well, that's a 5. That's a 5 on the ass. But yeah.
Like that?
All right. We will
That
see you guys back
Well,
here.
I know
next
Dan
time.
has like spoilers. He's going to rate every woman on this, or is that?
That's for Patreon.
I actually don't have spoilers. I think I gave that away. Yeah, great ass. If that's a spoiler, tough shit.
All right.
right.
Yeah.
On that note, Dan, say goodnight.
Good night.
Good evening.
Sweet dreams, motherfuckers.
I'll see you in Disneyland. Check your candy.